Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I'm on a journey to become debt-free and financially stable. Today I thought it'd be fun to go through my wallet and my sinking funds and my savings binders just to show you guys what categories I'm working with, why I have them, and then I'm also going to be switching out a couple of categories just to kind of keep my sinking funds from getting too out of hand. I want to make sure I can contribute to each of them and have them grow instead of having too many and be spread too thin. So I'm going to move these out of the way and we'll get started with my wallet. If you've seen any of my cash stuffing videos, you know I don't have too many categories in my wallet. I have groceries, which obviously is for groceries. Sometimes I spend using my debit card, other times I just use cash. I have a home care envelope. This is for things like, I don't know, toothpaste or toilet paper, cleaning products, stuff that I need around the house. Spending is kind of miscellaneous. If I see something I want to buy or if I need a little extra in one of these other categories, I will pull from here. Dining out is, I don't eat out a lot, but in the event that I go grab lunch with some friends or something, I'll use this, or if there's a special occasion. And then personal and other, I decided I'm going to use this one right now for a drinks envelope, not alcoholic drinks, just regular drinks. I noticed that it kind of eats away at my grocery budget, and I drink a lot of sparkling water, and I've cut back on the Diet Coke, which is a good thing. But I still, it would be nice to have a little bit of money put aside because I buy like I don't know, the 12 packs of sparkling water. So I'm going to use that for this. And then others, just kind of like a miscellaneous envelope. Um, but I am going to change these. I'm actually on the hunt for a new A6 personal size wallet. So if you guys know where I can find one, or if you know anyone has some cute ones for sale, let me know. But I did end up making envelopes for an A6 wallet. And so this has the groceries, the home essentials, the spending, the dining out, and then I did add the drinks and like a buffer slash miscellaneous envelope. So once I purchase an A6 wallet, I will be switching everything over into that wallet, and I'll bring you guys along for that. That's all for my wallet. So let me move this out of the way. And these two binders are my sinking funds binders. So this is, as we go through these, I am going to swap out a couple categories. I'll explain why. But vehicle maintenance is the first one, and this is staying as is. My car is a little older. I think it's 8 years old, and it has, I would say, 95,000 miles. So I know that I'm going to be having to use this because I think there's like, I don't know, certain maintenance or something that you have to have done after it reaches 100,000. And I also use this for oil changes. I know last year I had issues with my battery. My car was dead when I went out to it in the morning before work, and I had to call like a mobile place to come fix it, and that was like $200. And so it's just nice to kind of have money on hand for things like that. Health and beauty is also staying the same. This is right now, it's primarily for when I get my nails done, but I would like to be able to put more in this. I think to spend on like makeup and stuff if I need it instead of pulling out of my like household slash home essentials folder. I mean, envelope. So I'm thinking about maybe bulking this one up just a tiny bit, but right now this is primarily for when I get my nails done. Clothing, I use this for clothes and shoes. This one's pretty self-explanatory. I don't do a whole lot of shopping. I have a ton of clothes in my closet that I don't know. I either need to go through them and donate them or decide what I'm going to keep. But holidays, this envelope is one that I'm actually going to be kind of combining with. In this one, let me see. Yes. So this entertainment was for kind of like hosting. If I have people over or somebody comes over for dinner and I'm cooking or whatever, snacks and things like that. This doesn't really happen all that often because I am pretty busy with work and things like that. And a lot of times I don't know, I don't know, kind of being on my own. So I am going to actually swap these two out and combine them just to kind of keep my sinking funds under control. Like I said, I don't want to have too many. So this is the envelope that I came up with, holidays and hosting. And so I'm going to combine these two. And so now there's going to be 150 in here. And I figure since I don't do a whole lot of entertaining, it's probably better just to combine the two and just pull from here as I need it. So I will update this tracker later, but this is one of the new envelopes. Get these out of the way. Okay, let's see. Emergency fund, this is staying as is. I don't typically cash stuff this. I did make a couple, I don't know if you can see, online transfers this month, and so I have $1,600 in my emergency fund. Home care, I am swapping this one out. I feel like home care could mean a lot of things. It could mean, having to buy new appliances or fixing things around the house. I rent right now, so I don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff. So I am going to swap this one out into a home essentials. And this, like I said, would be for things like toilet paper, toothpaste, cleaning products, laundry supplies, and things like that. So that one got swapped out. Let's see. Miscellaneous. I just thought I did make another envelope for this one. I probably didn't need to. Um, just to kind of keep things fun. I don't know, miscellaneous. I guess it could be used for anything. That's the whole purpose of a miscellaneous envelope. But I just changed the name to no stress because, if you're short in another category, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stress out. You can just pull from this envelope. So I renamed this one just to give it a little bit of personality. Gift giving is staying the same. This is for gifts that I have to buy throughout the year. This is not Christmas or anything, but just any birthdays, I don't know, graduation parties, Mother's Day, Father's Day, things like that. That's what this envelope is used for. Hobbies, I am switching out. I was contemplating creating another category, either like treat yourself or you save up for something special or just having fun money, but that would have added two extra envelopes, and I probably wouldn't be able to contribute too much to each of those. So I'm going to take this out and I renamed this envelope to no guilt. So, if there is something that I see or I want to buy or something for my hobbies, I really like plants. I'm a huge plant fanatic. I live in an apartment, but I do have raised flower beds on my balcony. And so I have a couple of things growing. So I like doing things like that. But that'll all get pulled from this envelope. So I'll put this in here. Let's see. I am adding actually one additional envelope to this binder, and it's cozy home. So I was thinking about I wanted an envelope for like home decor, holiday decor, and furniture and things like that. I figured I might as well just combine all of them into one envelope and then just pull out of here as needed. Um, I did combine a bunch just to kind of keep things kind of minimal, but I did want to add just this one so I could encapsulate like three different categories. Um, and so this one's for credit card. This one I stuff money for gas. I don't have a balance on my card, but I do put my gas money in here. That way, when I use my credit card to help build my credit, I can just pull during my unstuffing, which actually I'm doing an unstuffing later this week. So stay tuned for that, and please subscribe so you don't miss out. But that's what this envelope is for. And then sometimes I'll throw a little bit of extra if I have extra to put in here in case I use my credit card for something else. Giveaways is staying the same. This is for channel giveaways when we reach subscriber milestones. I figured when we hit our first milestone of 1,000 subscribers, whatever I have saved in this envelope by then will receive I don't know, some kind of electronic gift card or something like that. So stay tuned for that. Oh, yeah, forgot. So this one's actually gonna get swapped out, and we'll put the money, that one, into here. That's all for my short-term sinking funds. Okay, long-term sinking funds. Dental, if you guys have been following along, you know I've had some dental work done recently, and it's been a little expensive. So this is for any co-pays which I've already, or deductibles which I've already paid, and now I'm just paying for my percentage of the procedures I'm having done. So this envelope's definitely going to be sticking around. Co-pays, and where are you? Medical. These two are getting combined. So before I started heavily contributing to dental, I was putting a lot of money into, well, 100, at least 150, I think, per check into here. I kind of had to wipe this out so I could put towards my dental work, but co-pays and, uh-oh. Give me one second. Okay. Medical and co-pays are actually going to get combined. I don't usually have a ton of co-pays throughout the year. With the tooth extraction I just had, I had to pay out of pocket. I think it was like $9 or $10 for the antibiotic that they gave. I had to pick up. So just little things like that in case I get sick. So we're just gonna combine these two and get rid of that extra envelope. No, okay, vehicle registration. This is used once a year when I have to renew my registration. This money will be coming out during my unstuffing video because it's time for me to renew my registration. And so I will be starting to stuff this again, the next cash stuffing that I do. Car tires. I have this envelope. It may seem kind of redundant with auto maintenance, but I use this one because I feel like when I do have to get new tires, it kind of eats away at the money that I have put aside for maintenance, or I think I have more than I have. And I had to buy, I think I bought 4 new tires last year, and I kept having issues with my tires. And I think it was around $400 for all 4. So I am just slowly putting aside money for when I have to get tires replaced. Buffer. This is to help build up the buffer in my checking account. I usually keep a buffer in there when I get paid anyway, but just to kind of build that up in case there's something unexpected that happens or I have to spend with my debit card instead of using cash. I'm using this envelope to get that built up. Christmas is pretty self-explanatory. It's for Christmas. Gifts for my family. If we, I don't know, if we do like a work event and we have like a white elephant or something, I'll use money from here. Birthdays. This category is not changing. I just did a little upgrade to the name of this envelope just for fun. It's called Birthday Bliss, and this is for my birthday. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for my birthday this year. It's not till December, so I have time to figure that out. But yeah, I think I have like 130 so far. So I don't know. I'll have to figure something fun to do. Black Friday, this is also pretty self-explanatory. Set aside money for Black Friday. I used to be a huge Black Friday shopper. Me and my ex-sister-in-law, we used to go like after Thanksgiving dinner and like go wait in line, but I don't really do a whole lot of that anymore, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to have some money put aside. This isn't a super high priority envelope, but I think, yeah, I do $10 a paycheck in here. Debt. This envelope also is just getting swapped out for a different named one. Before all my dental stuff was happening, the $300 was actually going towards this sinking fund. I would put $600 a month in here to help pay down some of my old collections accounts, which have been temporarily put on pause for now. Annual memberships. I am saving up for the annual memberships for my YouTube Premium and what else? Amazon Prime. And I'm thinking maybe I want to work towards Canva, but I did the math for all of that, and I think combined it's close to $400. So I'm not in a rush, but I'd like to at least get enough to start one of them on an annual subscription. Tax prep, this is for just putting money aside to pay for next year's taxes. I didn't owe anything on taxes this year, but I think I paid like $130 or something like that to do my taxes on, I think I used TurboTax. My taxes are pretty cut and dry, so I'm just saving for that. Future car, this is an envelope. I'm just slowly starting to put some money aside. My car, like I said, is 8 years old, 95,000 miles. I don't know how long it's going to last. I hope it lasts a while because I really don't want to have a car payment, but I'm just putting a little bit aside for that. And then I am adding one more in here. This is my technology envelope. It's called Plugged In. I figured money in here can be used for anything electronic related. If I need a new laptop, if I need to buy new chargers, I don't know, a new TV or what. I don't need a new TV, just an example, but just in case. My laptop is getting a little bit older, and I use it for work also, so I'd like to make sure I have money put aside just in case something happens to it. That way I can get a new one right away with no problem. Okay, that's all for my long-term sinking funds. And if you saw my last video, this month ahead, binder's new. This is not a high priority right now. I am working on this slowly. And once all my dental stuff's done and I figure out how much that's going to be, I will start focusing on this a little bit more. But basically, I have all my categories in here for things that I'm working on getting 1 month ahead on. So I have my rent, my electric, dental insurance, my cell phone, my monthly subscriptions, my car insurance, and student loans. Oh, and I actually don't have health insurance right now. My job does not offer it. There is a plan that I like that I had at a previous employer, but it's $365 a month, and so I need to slowly work on this. So basically, each paycheck I broke it down because I'd like to have the month ahead saved within 6 months. And so for me, since I'm paid bi-monthly, I get 2 paychecks a month. So let me find one that's kind of easy. For subscriptions, each bubble I took, so 6 months times 2 paychecks is 12. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 11, 12. And so I just did the math that way. I broke it down by how many paychecks I would get in that 6 month period. And then that gave me the number that each bubble would be worth. So right now, I've only been contributing like $5 to $10 at a time instead of contributing to all of the categories. But I mean, I'm trying to knock out these lower ones first. My phone bill is only $46, and my dental insurance is only $50. So I figure if I can knock those out first, then when I do have that money's freed up from dental, I can start putting more in here. So that is that. And then this is actually something new. And I have not been doing savings challenges. I didn't want to spread myself too thin. I didn't want to be stressed out about like feeling like I have to be able to put money aside or have to contribute to this every paycheck, because then I just get stressed out and I don't like it. So but I did decide to make this binder as when I can contribute to this, I will. And so I did make a couple. Actually, I made monthly trackers for this, and I made it as you can decide what kind of denomination you want for each one. So for this one, each icon could be $1, it could be $2, it could be $5 or $10. It's totally customizable, and I think I will put these up on Etsy if anyone's interested in them. But I think for me, for this particular like monthly savings challenge, I'm probably going to do $5 each. So each one will be 5. And I'll do it if I have any rollover money for my wallet, or if I have extra on a certain paycheck that I can put towards this. And then these I think I'm just gonna do a $1 savings challenge. This will probably just be monthly so I can keep track of like how many ones I save or how much I had left over. So I did a $1 and a $10. And again, these are like no stress, no pressure. It's if I have it, if it's left over, I'm not gonna like stress myself out about it. Then I also made this one. This is a $1,000 savings challenge, and this is more of a long-term challenge. So each box has different denomination, and each time I contribute, I'll just color off a box and put the money in here. And I think I forgot to mention for the $1 savings challenge, I'm probably gonna the $1 and the $5. Actually, no, probably just the $1. I'm gonna put towards like my no guilt envelope, hobbies, personal, like fun spending money. I'll just put this after each month into that. And then I decided for the $5 challenge, I'm going to put this towards my Christmas envelope just to kind of help build that up. So I'm all set for the time Christmas comes around. Um, I haven't decided what this is going to go towards yet. I think I'll figure that out later. And then the $1,000 challenge, I'm torn between putting this towards future car or emergency or maybe both. Um, Splitting it. So we'll see. I have some time. This is not going to be done anytime soon. So um, I have some time to figure that out. And then I did actually buy a Cash Stash Savings Challenge book on Amazon. I'm waiting for that to come in. That should be here Monday. And so I'm excited to see what's in there. They have challenges in there from like $10 up to like $10,000. So I'm going to pick one of those to do as well. Um, Something simple, and again, no pressure, just kind of to keep things fun. And then this one I actually got, this is a printable from Happy to Plan with Desiree. I'll link her channel down below, but I got this off her Patreon, and this is a Hello Summer challenge. So I can't decide if I'm going to do this monthly, the summer months, or if I'm just going to let it roll through the summer months and see how much I have at the end. But I think I might just do monthly and compare the months to see how much I'm able to save. And then this is another one from her. It's just a cute little $110 savings challenge. And as you add money, just color off each section. So that is the overview of well, not all. I really don't have a lot of um, budget binders, but these are the ones that I'm currently working with. And I don't know in the future if I'll have more, but right now I think this is enough for me to kind of be able to save for fun things with my 1 month ahead, be able to save for the future, and then also for my sinking funds, just save for everyday life happenings. Um, yeah, that's all for this one. I thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.